once again yasan so aba agokansie mu nsem na neye ba na ya ba besi ne kuso na ne ma nyina tumi e ka ma memory mfi UEFA Champions League no round of 16 first leg matches no ene ebi ko so result e ba e no ebinum ye very surprising others so no na ye twense ebesi and of course ni na esiye matches na e ba ne no de hina ne result na eye owanwa. Is it Bayern versus Atalanta and now Liverpool Galatasary? Atletico Madrid and Tottenham and now say Barca versus Newcastle. Emudi wa hina ye wanwa na ne beto dwane no nso no Real Madrid versus Manchester City, Chelsea versus Bobo ya freno Paris Saint-Germain and Bayer of Leverkusen Arsenal so bebo Bodo Glimt almost on Sporting CP ebebo eno so de he na osuzu betumi ebibi ye bedi ni nyina ho komo na ye bedo asuko matches na ekoso ne no particularly Barcelona versus Newcastle, then again ye be kwa akohwe Liverpool Galatasary. Memory mfise Blackstone near ye Herbert na can say it will be very difficult for Istanbul say Liverpool ebetumi akohwe Galatasaray. Most people thought say na entumi emamu, and of course ene Galatasaray for no atumi ayomo ade ni biem. The other time a Liverpool ko ho no mo chiomo enomo, then again ene Victor Osimhen ne mrante ne nkae no omotumi akwakoye memory visa ne ike gondu ankrampo no yan start no ika di ball no wa mobi sanso na Lyon sani omunyina no omo amo game ni bi yet Galatasaray etumi koso ekokose Liverpool ka ba ko a wontumi antimo adabraka nene wosim James Park no na nya bete wa breko a eye heaven ba se pia ball ba ko tumu a eje ko a la sawa Barca kokonya penalty a akura nyansafo Lami Yama ekoko pia tumu e ba be ye 1-1 a eno susu ye nsem efuru e ba ensem ne dɔso na ya akyekyere de bre oyompo mame nko studio B na me ne Herbert enikan kokodi nko mi wi a na makɔ heaven Kelvin ho na taw na ye de ensem na ba Herbertu
nyansa chiame asio tano bofo akwa
wabo be madin bibia boko
opanyin kase nyame adom
na de Barca enkamo ya ache owo
eka kakra bi nke ya ache owo abafi
eka kitu ene eka kit as a Ghanaian commentators favorite game
nyansa meda wase na mada wahefo ase wo akonya sonko a odi amami nyansa yes Champions League football and etodwa and Barcelona Newcastle na one first shot me hu ni say na be difficult pa but I was expecting say Barca ebetimi carry the day ewo St James's Park na watimi ato akoso akọ wie adwuma no ewo the Spotify company okay nanso entimi akoba ne sa ekwaye 1-1 and so ye Barcelona fan e was say udanya nkopon kra ase say
eye 1-1
Newcastle entimi an carry day no because looking at the game proper we didn't kind of tuga say game no e be expect more of transitional play,
not even transitional play we na a quick transitional play.
Yes,
very quick one,
very quick one and Esaya sharp and nyansa me so edit to say the midfield battle which is the physicalities and the technique ebe course why they atoja and nyansa me dey perfectly me who say physicalities a key over technique this very much tire boy because Joelinton mo boy any ahoɔden omudi wura mu a na Mark Benanom entimi match omo ahoɔden no boot for boot emponyansa onim say Newcastle mo midfielder ikra one more be in Bruno Gomes ono so ebe kan ho kam hu ni say this game no anke betima disaster for Barcelona because looking at the players are omo the starting game no and me papa friend say Eddie Howard abaso because ohunu say o starting the men ni nyina Barcelona omo bra Barcelona ebe show mo enti obenchi bi And the key men are no more game, or more bench, and yes, to say, and combat me a starting game, which is Anthony Gordon, Jacob Murphy, who intelligent assistant, by yeah, Edema, Papa Fanny Harvey Barnes, Edebo on a toe at them, and Kawamunina started and cat, beer. A bear watching say, and I say, how would you man or yeah, and Yamana Basso, because me the say, to be frank, not a key substitution, and not as a sad game. And we all saw it.
Do you think that Barca can do magic or a 10 leg no?
Oh, okay. I was Spotify company. Me when you say game no. Send any hunu na yesa na tie because e betimi yesa quiet dwene am Barca. I was Spotify company ba me hunu so say bi Barcelona betimi enya slim victory bi e dey qualify akọ enye bebre. E be very slim in the second leg.
Wow, a very, very slim. I was second leg. Now, say a kokobani say, a kokobani say, I just say, Barca free mo anu ana.
Yes. Say a Barca free ma. Me per first leg, me share you know. And surprising baby because looking at Barcelona team no more effective. The attacking third because Omudra nim honoma, Rafinha, Lamine Yamal, Lewandowski. Na ye who the omode ball na ye finally about finishing aspect very poor and this ombe say ya dia Newcastle qualify more but may expect Barcelona in the second leg ni say o met me akame up na enema o manya ni ye in the first leg no ombeka ni nyina bom na o ma sone so na o ma hunu ekwane a second leg o met me afa so enya victory because first leg na dia o ma mboye ni ye kura e say ya dia bibe tumi asi
e say ya dia bibe tumi asi no e Herbert Masa on support Barcelona and say no but no kre no kre. Frankly speaking, watching Barcelona and Newcastle's game today I was like, is this the Barcelona team I know? Because BBB everything like it was not working. Joelinton Sandro Tonali and the rest. Oh, Charlie, omo Bobby Bibia. Physicalities, omo bomo, and even the tactical aspect that we all thought say Barca would take control over. No, still Newcastle sounds so far. At a point in time, Pedri no a free game. There was a need to substitute Pedri near the Nipa for Fraba, and the substitution, and I did the best out of the game. At the Bayern. Danny Omo, Etimbabe Dandano, and let me give the credit to Danny Omo. Kwame Ofaso Dano, that ball on one can him zone to me found Kobebia, but he tried to penetrate his way. I would defend as Numwa, Yadin Nako Kaya, and it's something Nenu wants a defender. Wait, these are some of the mistakes you can avoid at all costs. Sabo nu Janas or the qua. There is no way Danny Omo bet to me Kobo. Now I said, but on the other side, and also the intelligence of Danny Omo and Otimi penetrated through the defenders. Otimi Kokoya Yalami Yaman Sono, Ekopian Boniditum. Kelvin, your take on the Barcelona's game?
So today I was observing the game and I identified plenty things about Barcelona and Newcastle. You see, last time I ever discussed fixtures behind the scenes, what can I say about the midfield of Newcastle? Yeah. And how they are physically good and I was talking about that to my friends that Barca can play very well, but with the strength and the endurance of the Newcastle players, it will be very difficult because O'Shea baby say Newcastle need ball. Now say 50-50 Kranos or ne Barca need pre ball now. You can see, and I will say this: Rafinha need to work on his skills because dribbling. No, I had to say. Barca approach, no one say Newcastle ball low blocker. The only option is Lamine Yamal because of it. Why not Rafinha? Inti I say Lamine Yamal say yenya de kwa ehwa ono na beji atwetwe de aba. Rafinha needs to build up and also upgrade on his skills. No so enya sa dribbling skills now. At least there will be an option because if you look at how Newcastle played today,
because as a Rafinha no board direct,
onu onya ball na
or board direct,
no shot, no go, and he's a very good player. He's a marvelous player, but I didn't expect this result. Honestly, I expected Barca to win this game, even though Newcastle will give them a tough time. Because I know the side of Newcastle. When they are approaching games, they are not that side that even if you are Real Madrid, you are Barcelona, you are Manchester.
They do not care about the kind of team Ekuta.
They are always ready to open and play with you. Newcastle be BM no about because they have the men. They believe they have the men. Okay. And if you look at the lineup of Newcastle, things are getting scary because more Fimpo free bench nearby. Yeah. Gomez more arm Bobby. And I think even with the Tonali performance, Tonali didn't have his day.
Absolutely, because now the rating grumble now.
And if Linton is going to do the same thing as he did, because the Barca approach here, baby Linton wo, omunya lobby ball ne Linton oko.
And Joe Linton, who baby are no ball park in this zoo.
And you could see the endurance. Utumu say,
with or without the ball,
pressing, and they were not giving up on the pressing. They were pressing, and over.
And let's give Elanga's flowers to him. And Elanga yeah say omo pomo wasem and a ball a you or kunde or
and Kasem Masa
do Masa omo ha
they are very
and even Morphin or buy oh Charlie
Muffin made an assist and that guy he's accurate. If Barca thinks I think before the Newcastle game, now I say Barca Pedro. Ansan and Newcastle be go. Now I say Barca when who say no this game I cannot win. It will share. Now I say Joan Garcia delay time. Barca nyabo no the backcraft was slow down tempo no or per se. Afe go nearby no. And almost no we cannot take a loss. But this is Champions League. This is where every single
Barca qualify
makes an advantage of the fortress. So Barca is still having that advantage of winning, even though drawing at the side of St. James Park with this tough game, no, things will turn around because
so Camp Nou Barca qualify.
Barca will qualify.
Barca would qualify. 1 minute on Liverpool Galatasary.
Oh, okay. Nyansa, mesan so adawasi biemu akonya de mami. Nyansa. Enne Galatasary every true omunya no. Me na enye me wawa. Because yeah best start program yi. We didn't kind to just a first leg and we predict say there is no way say Liverpool ebetimi akwa Turkey. Na omakwa akonya that results. And ohe coach your friend say Burak Okan the tactics, the selection, or the wuramu into this particular game against Liverpool coach, I find say Anslot now. Defense no, or making sure say one of the number 5, ebe market the key striker of Liverpool, which is Hugo Ekitike, and your man, David Sanchez, and that man marking, and this game the best player was the goalkeeper, no doubt, which is Sake Ogukan. And after Papa Friend said the European International, Muziara, after the performances for Team Friend said Galatasaray Sports Colombo, now a very, very exceptional, but free honor, now you say no. This experienced coach in the World Cup against big clubs, Ghana, in the quarter in the round of 16, eliminated Ghana free move with all this experience and the number of years our ball and they had the Turkish Super League nimno. Not all free team nimno. Niye who say a hard join, but Papa your friend say Saka Ogukan, Abe Mayan, nice and one of the best days or matches for a goalkeeper our Champions League making that 5 crucial save against this Liverpool team or more the lives of Mohamed Salah, Florian Wirtz, and we can all mention the name. And Nyansa, Mimuni said this particular game, Oma Liverpool team was their attackers. In Papaya friend said Wirtz. Wirtz any chances be now I was converted that clear chances no Emma near go and looking at Mohamed Salah and then I didn't see him Salah at his top performance the Maya recently and even Hugo Atico also says chances ni bebre. And to me when he said and the keeper was exceptional, but Liverpool could have done better.
I see. Tell Calvin na Liverpool and Gala na offensive form.
Ebra na discuss fixtures no metna baby ana me minueti and I make say Liverpool have met the side of Galatasaray 7 times. We win back up and Gala have won 4 times. And now I can't say me about the performance of Vert. I'm not surprised about that because Vert this season have been a flop. One of the flop signing I can mention Vert and Salah.
I disagree.
Say Vert.
On your flop.
Oh no. Vert have not.
No. Vert has my chance.
Look, performance.
He is doing it. Just that Liverpool do not have the men to convert that chances that Florian Vert has been creating. Yeah, be a goal. In the Premier League, Obian creating chances in Florian Vert.
And Salah too. Salah is a top player. YB. But we are seeing that Salah things are not working out. He needs to leave. I was saying Liverpool team.
Yeah, he will.
Under Ninja. Now, because this is football. Why you say you use a season to destroy whatever you did in that very team. That's true. Then the name will get cleared. And
will Liverpool qualify?
It will be a very difficult game. But this is Anfield. Liverpool losing at Galatasaray wasn't a surprise game because at that very 7 minutes, no more sharing, and I saw that yes, this is a time that Liverpool are going to see that struggling. Umbe struggle against Gala because Sewo Koshia Galatasaray will home. Nasa Ochema or Shell first goal. Don't expect.
Will Liverpool qualify?
Liverpool can qualify.
Would they qualify?
They're having a very huge performance, a very huge percentage. So I think Liverpool will qualify.